Ladies and gentlemen, rigid flexibility is very important when you're running conferences. The moderator for the next panel, Dr. Norman Hilder, has not shown up, so we will have to proceed without him, and I'll stand in for now. And we have on our videotape, any moment now coming over, is Dr. Jeffery Hunker, who is speaking to us from Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania. So with that, Professor, you're on.
Oui. Je suis ici. Et maintenant. Thank you so very much. And I was. Can everybody hear me? Yes. I hope so. My fiance is in Ottawa, and I practice my French, but I'm so terrified to even attempt to speak in French right now that I will speak in English. So please excuse me for doing so. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the issues associated with cyber. Most issues, whenever anything comes up associated with cyber war, cyber attack, cyber whatever, people tend to glaze over and they tend to think in terms of, oh my God, I'm looking at my screen. It's sort of like we need to think in terms of cyber, in terms of what we don't know as opposed to what we do know. So there's so much associated with cyber that we begin with the notion that, for example, Stuxnet, which was an attack launched by possibly by the U.S., we need to think in terms of the attacks that were launched by the Russians, possibly against Estonia in 1999. These are sort of the context of the cyber war discussions that are taking place right now. So this is the context for which we have to think about NATO policy and U.S. policy and U.S. cybersecurity policy as it's developed over the last 10 years. So to back up a little bit, we have to think in terms of U.S. policy having been developed U.S. policy essentially having been developed in a framework that a sort of public-private partnership that was supposed to be I'm sorry, I can't go on. I'm very sick right now. I'm sorry, please let me go. I'm very sick.
Okay, you've cut it off. But I just wanted to thank him for us.
Sorry, yes, I beg your pardon, must push the button. Yeah, it would appear that Dr. Hunter is not well and is not able to carry on, so we'll have to proceed with the next stage of our morning program. Dr. Michael Baranick. Sir, there we are. Yes. You are the beneficiary of a little extra time.